The Zamfara state government has asked residents to get guns to protect themselves against the defenseless attacks by terrorists over the past few years. Now, is this the best decision for the government to take, or is there other ways that insecurity can be tackled in the state? We're out here to get people's response on this issue.
It's not the best decision not to buy a gun for the individual. Because you buy a gun for the individual, everybody become a criminal in the country, doing nonsense in the country. But it's good to buy a gun to protect yourself because of bandits and everything. That's one thing is good. But you're not allowed to give a license to individual in the country. When your state have a problem, this bandit, you have to protect your state and protect your people in that country, in that state. That's why you have to buy gun for your state, to protect the security and everything in that state. But if you want to bring a license for everybody, it'll be a trouble in the country. If you give me a license now, I can do anything I want to do. I will carry a gun to go to bank and rob and hold a gun in the streets. It's very bad to do. You have to buy the gun for the citizen in the state. You have a problem to protect security, good security in that state. Not everybody you buy a license for everybody in this country. It's not good to buy a license. Okay. It's difficult to. It's not good to buy a license for everybody in this country. Yeah, there's two relations between drug abuse and security. You get my point? So if I carry a drug very well, I can bribe the security man to make my way easy. You get my point? So I can bribe the security man to free. But it's not good to push a drug too much in the country. Because you push a drug too much, it's a big problem for the country. Because they will claim that country as a drug pusher, rated as the best drug pusher in the world. Like now, I say Colombia is one of the best drug pushers in the world now. And you see, I'm saying that's the best country. But people are pushing drugs. But if people are pushing drugs, there are people that have the money to defend themselves in any security problem. I can't go push a drug now. You catch me now, I will go to jail life. But if you catch people that have money in drugs, you can't catch it. That's one thing about the drug and security agent in the country. If you have a drug business, you're doing drug, but you have a backbone in any government force, anything. When you push a drug now, I can push a drug now. If I have a backbone, nobody arrest me. After I settle the police, or the DPO, anybody, I find my way out of the drug business. But if I have money, I'll go to prison, like 3 years, 4 years, come back. But if I have my money, nobody will arrest me because I already come out by my money. That's why people are pushing drugs. They have the backbone, people that are back in the country. That's why they're going to drug business.
Yeah, I think it will reduce it a bit because if you look at what is happening on those states now, on some states, the killing. I think they have their security network that is helping in combating the bandits. Yes, it's a relationship very close because somebody that's normal will not react anyhow unless you're on drugs. You understand? So if you're on drugs, you can do anything. Your brain, your mind will be, wide to do anything. They are not different.
No, to me, it's very, very bad. It's a very, very bad decision to make. If you advise every citizen as a leader to go and arm themselves, later on it will turn back on you. That's what I feel. You understand? You just have to find a way to handle every situation that is happening around your state or even around the country in general. You don't have to suggest for everybody to go and arm themselves. If I should have a gun and you offend me, I'll come after you now. It's not be the bandit anymore now. So I think that's not the best thing. To me, we've had cases of people that are addicted to drugs and the way they behave. Do you understand? Their behavior is very, very inhuman. Do you get? Once you're on drugs, you can go to any length to do anything without bothering. It's only when you are normal as a human being that you will think very straight. Do you understand? But once you're on drugs, somebody can easily influence you to do something very, very bad. So it has a very, very big relationship. That's what I feel.
Yes, I totally agree with the state government because with the rate of insecurity and the craziness in this country, everybody needs to be self-defensive. And to be self-defensive, you need something to defend yourself. So I'm totally in support that everybody should go with arms to protect themselves. If the federal government equally will approve that, I think it will do us a very good favor. People attacking people on the street, people killing people. And when you come to attack me, if I have something to defend myself, before you attack me, at least I should try a little before you can attack me. So I totally support that, and I think it will do us good. To an extent, yes, drug abuse influences insecurity, because once somebody is under the influence of a particular drug, he tends to act otherwise, and they look for trouble, or they become more violent when they are on drugs, doing what they ought not to do because they are being influenced by the influence of that drug that they have taken. So drug abuse has a long way to correlate with insecurity in the society. I think I would say no. The area where I'm living, not until when I returned back to Abuja that I now believe what the NDLA were saying, that you see this. Go to the area where I'm living, drug is like, it's a normal thing. You see boys coming to, what surprised me is those Aboki guys that sell those drugs. Who gives them those drugs? You understand? The level of drug abuse in this country is just alarming. You see youth and young people wasting their lives in drugs. They have not been able, in fact, we have not even started tackling the drug issue with the level of what I'm seeing in my own area.
Well, for the governor to come out and tell the citizens to start buying guns to protect themselves, that means the citizens should start preparing, because that means that they are not ready to protect us. So I feel like if he comes out and tells the citizens of Zamfara State or any other state to start buying guns to protect themselves, that means insecurity is really getting really bad in the country. I don't think so. I don't think drug abuse has anything to do with insecurity in the country. I think that's like two different words apart. People that take drugs, I don't know if that can influence them to start doing those bad things and all. I don't think they have any, I don't think they are collaborating. I think we are still where we are, although I've been seeing a lot of, a lot of campaigns to fight against drug and all those things, but I think we are still where we are, sincerely speaking.
And there's going to be some security issues, but yeah, I think everyone should have, should be able to protect themselves. Well, the government isn't doing much, so it's up to the citizens to kind of bear arms and do what they have to. Definitely. I mean, more drugs, more, I guess, lack of following the rules and all that. And so, yeah.
Some Nigerians believe that is the best decision the government will have to make, while others believe that it is the worst decision, as it is going to cause an increase in insecurity in the states. Jessica Ochai, Alive TV News.